Oh, we're recording. Oh, hi. Welcome back for another video by me, the North Star. I do appreciate you checking it out. If you do like it, please leave a like and subscribe. Uh, don't forget, I do stream on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. When do I? Oh yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 Central Time, or Texas time, whichever you feel like calling it. But so today I figured I did two Master League teams, one Triple Shadow, and then I did the Pangoro video, and I like how Pangoro worked out for me. So today I figure, well, why not change up the pace a little bit and go with Great League again. Now this team that I decided to feature on today's video was a team that I just kind of came up with. I was messing around and I went through several changes. It took me a while to figure out how to make this team work and make it a little bit more consistent, get the good coverage that it needs. And it's a fairly unknown team, so it's really not a feature of one Pokemon. It's more of a feature of the team as a whole. It does work very well. It actually walls Gastrodon and Galarian Stunfisk very well. So yeah, let me get right to it. So yeah, that's right. I got Gastrodon with Mud Shot, or Mud Slap, I'm sorry, Earth Power, Body Slam, and the IV's 115-13, so not too bad. It's a rank 8 if I'm recalling correctly. Then I got Pyroar with Fire Fang, Dark Pulse, and Flame Charge. Just a little side note on the Pyroar. I wish you would get Incinerate. I think that would help it out. Be a little bit more viable in Great League, maybe even in Ultra League. Maybe even a dark move like Bite or even Snarl, just to help kind of build a little bit faster. But it is a pretty effective Pokemon in the Great League. And then of course we got good old reliable Venusaur. Now before, like I said, I've tried other Pokemon, and the ones that I did try was Blaziken and Superior. Those were the other two fire and grass types that I've tried. Now what's good about this, you're gonna have a hard time against Altaria. Skarmory, you're definitely gonna have to line it up with the Pyroar to make it more effective, but it is doable. You can work out of a bad lead, and let's get to this first battle. And we have Red Clawy. And they're bringing in a Porygon, which is not too bad of a lead. And you see we're doing a little bit better damage on the fast move. They go ahead, they throw their Tri-Attack. Pretty good chunk. They drop us. It's okay. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to see how this Earth Power is going to do. And almost takes it all the way out. We mud slap it down, and then they come in with a Meganium, which is bad. So we did a little preemptive with the Pyroar, and they swap straight into the Marowak, which is okay. Now Bone Club will hurt, but Shadow Bone will not hurt as bad. So we go ahead, we get this Flame Charge off just to boost our attack a little bit. And we did get a shield out of it, so that's double good for us. And they do get to another Bone Club. So, of course, we either let it go, and we do let it go. It almost knocked us out. We almost got to the other Flame Charge. So we come in with our Gastrodon. Reason why we come with the Gastrodon, is, well, because we were so low there, that's why we shield, but we just fast moved it down. And then they come in with their Meganium. We go ahead, we throw this Earth Power. We know they're going to shield, so they shield. We switch quick into our Venusaur, and all shields are off the field. So we go ahead and we go with the Sludge Bomb. And then that's a GG's. And into our next battle. Ugh. As you can tell, this was back during the Remix Cup, so it's not that long ago. This is a good team just to have some fun with. It's pretty consistent. And we get a Politoed, not totally bad, more of a neutral match. So we sit here, we're just going to, mud slap it. They're going to get off these weather balls, not a big deal. So we're not even going to bother shielding. It takes a nice little hunk of damage, but that's okay. They go ahead, get off another one before we get a chance to throw. Maybe we had a little tapping problem. Oh, no, we were going for the Earth Power. That's what it was. Okay. So we go for this Earth Power. And they shield. Okay. Now we know we got the Venusaur in the back if we absolutely need it. So it's not a problem. And we go ahead, we bring in the Venusaur. They quick swap out the Talonflame. So we quick swap into Pyroar, which is not a bad matchup. We go ahead, we shield just to kind of keep... Oh, they did Brave Bird. So their defenses drop, so these Fire Fangs are just going to eat away at this Talonflame. We go ahead, we throw this Flame Charge to boost our fast attack, not really looking... Oh, and they're out of shield, so we're good. But you see how fast it's chunking down that Talonflame? We know they threw the Brave Bird once, so we knew it was going to go again. And we see what they come in with. They come back with the Politoed, so we're kind of stuck in here. They're going to get this Weather Ball off. It's going to do some great big damage. It does KO, so it's okay. We got Venusaur to farm up. We're going to take this Weather Ball because we know it's not a Blizzard. Too fast. So they swap out into their Stunfisk. We actually will like to sing that in the front, but that's okay. And we Frenzy Planet. We once, twice, 3 times is going to call it a day. All right, GG's. And so, yeah, it's Gastrodon is real fun to use. A lot of more people use Bastiodon, which is okay. You know, it's a great Pokemon. A lot of people used it. And Gastrodon kind of got pushed to the side. And this is a actually excellent lead for us. We go ahead. We don't shield because we know it's going to be a Mud Bomb. It does a little bit of damage. So we go ahead. We throw this Body Slam just to kind of keep pace. And they shield. So we're like, okay, no problem. And they got Water Gun. Okay. Anyway, so we go ahead, we get off this next Body Slam. It does about the same as the Mud Bombs do. So they shielded. So we went ahead, we shielded this one just to, see if we can win this. And we mud slopped it down. We barely got anything left, but that's okay. They brought in the Politoed. We're going to go ahead and get this Body Slam off. They probably don't know what it's going to do. Nope, they did not shield. That's fine. We got a nice bit of chunk damage. We go ahead, we come in with our Venusaur. They throw a Weather Ball. Okay, cool. And they get a little bit of chip damage. They come in with a Skarmory. And this is what I'm talking about with the Pyroar. Pyroar is going to just totally decimate this thing with the Fire Fang. We go ahead, we shield up the sky. Oh, they throw a Brave Bird. And we just go ahead, farm it down. Now we're going to go for the Dark Pulse because we know that the Flame Charge is not going to do a whole lot. And it dang near takes out the Politoed. They're going to get this Weather Ball off, but they are so low it doesn't matter because we still got Venusaur in the back and it just snipes it off the field. Enjoy that extra shield. But GG's. So that's what I'm saying. This is more of a team. It's not just a feature of one Pokemon. They all work together. They back each other up. And yeah. So we come into an Obstagoon, which is not a problem. So we're just going to sit there and we're going to mudshot it down. And we're just chunking away at it. About the same pace they're chunking away at us. They're going to throw a Night Slash. We're like, let's see what it'll do. And it not too bad. So we're okay. We're going to go for this Earth Power, but we got denied. So we shielded up just so we can get this off. And we did. It was a CMP tie. We thought it was going to be the Body Slam, but they went ahead and shielded. So we're going to see. Nope, we did not get to our second move. We said, nope, we're going to let it go. And there it goes. And we brought in our Venusaur. I'm not too sure about this, but it'll work out in the end. So we get off this Frenzy Plant. We see if they want to shield it up. They do not. So they let it go. And they bring in a Jirachi. So we automatically swap into our Pyroar. They bring in a Scrafty. Okay. And those counters are just knocking the crap out of us. They do a power-up punch, nearly take us out. We could not get that flame charge off. So we go ahead. We're going to build up the 2. They're going to throw another pup. And we're going to get off both these Frenzy Plants. And I think, yeah, they shield the once. We get back-to-back Frenzy Plants, which is hopefully, yep, takes out the Scrafty. But yet we still got the Jirachi with energy. GG's. Yeah, I think I would have done better. I should have came straight in with Pyroar against that Obstagoon instead of the Pyroar, and we probably would have won that one. Oh, and this is a lead that I love to have. Now you see how it's just chunking away at this Galarian Stunfisk. So we go ahead, we throw this Body Slam just in case they want to shield up. And they do. So, and they're going to throw this Rock Slide, and we're like, now you got to think, this is when they threw an Earthquake. So this is when I first started, one of the first times I've seen this matchup. So I wasn't really sure, and I wanted to keep health. So we got both their shields. Now watch. And they throw another Earthquake, and it does not take us out. We just eat it. Yeah, I imagine if they throw a Rock Slide, it'd be way less damage. So they come in with their Wigglytuff, and we throw this Body Slam just to get some chip damage on our way out. And we go ahead, we come in with the Pyroar, knowing that the normal type is not going to suffer that much from the Charm. So we just farm it all the way down. They have no shields, so we just throw this Flame Charge. And it, takes a healthy bit of damage, and we go ahead, and Venusaur is chilling in the back. GG's. And we did end up getting a 4-1 set. Like I said, this team definitely is fun to run. You'd be surprised on what it could take. Like I said, these were some of my first matches with this team comp. I did run like I said, Gastrodon a little bit before that. Tried out different teams, see what it could do, and I was not disappointed. So that's why I went ahead and I finally just said, well, let's try Pyroar and see if the team comp would work. And then I was like, well, I want a little bit stronger grass type with a little bit different coverage, so that's why I brought in the Venusaur. So we're going to go into the second set of matches. Same team. And Yalu. whatever. Y'all. Y'all. Anyways, so we get this Marowak lead, which is perfect for us, and we're just chunking it down, and they're letting it take the hits. So they probably built up to a Shadow Bone. We got another Obstagoon coming in. We're going to let this Night Slash go, more than likely. Yep, we did, and it takes a little bit of damage. We're kind of not shielding because we're hoping that they don't shield as well. They do shield, so we go ahead, we throw the back-to-back. Hopefully fishing for that second. They do throw up the second, so we go ahead and we swap out. Back into the Venusaur. So we let this Night Slash come through, and we're probably, wishing we would have shielded that, but that's okay. So we get this Frenzy Plant knowing they got no shields, and it takes out the Obstagoon. And here comes their Marowak just to fire Fangus now, or what was that, Fire Spin. So we go ahead, we bring in our Gastrodon. We're going to shield up this Bone Club, which, being so low is probably a good idea. So we go ahead, we double shield, figuring, oh well. So they go for a Shadow Bone, they get out, and they come in with a Zoomerl. And we go for the Earth Power. Watch how how this takes off. Oh god. Yeah, that's a good over half damage. So we come in with our Pyroar, which is not usually a great matchup. The play rough is not that bad. We got nice lag here. And we're like, what's going on? And it ends up just farming us all the way down. Thank you, lag. So what we were hoping for is to go for the Dark Pulse, which would actually probably take the rest of that Azumarill out. But as you see, lag stole the battle from us. But GG's. Zaner 224. And in the ace rank. So they come in with an Obstagoon again. For some reason, we're running into a lot of Obstagoons at this time. And they throw the Night Slash. We just go ahead and take it again. And this is kind of boring because it was the same thing as last time. So we're saying, hey, can we bait shields out again? And they do. They shield it up. So we get back up. And we're like, well, we got a shield. We're getting a little bit too low. We won't be able to get up to this next body slam. They swap out. Oh, ooh, yes, perfect. And thank you for swapping into this. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to straight farm down with the Pyroar. And they come back in with the Obstagoon. We go ahead, we get this Flame Charge off to boost our fast attack. And we get the last shield. And we don't quite make it. That's fine. And we're like, all right. We could take, yep, we decided to shield just to kind of make sure that we can get to the next move. We farm them down. And then they come in with a Lapras. Oh boy, this is going to be fun for Venusaur. But we're going to get as much damage off this thing as we can just in case. So it is not running Ice Shard. So that's good for us. We're going to go ahead and get this Frenzy Plant off before they get to a Surf or an Ice Beam, and that is a GG. And we're going into a battle with Prima Shung. Oh, and this is a lead I love seeing. And now watch these. Just watch the fast move just tear this sucker down. And they jump out and they bring in a superior. We're like, thank you for swapping into a grass type. Go ahead and throw your Leaf Tornado. And we're just going to proceed to farm down. They get off another Leaf Tornado. Yep. So we don't shield any of this. We keep our shields. They got their shields. We figure, why not? Let's throw this Flame Charge just to boost our fast move attack. And they bring back in the Bastiodon. We let it farm us down. No probs. And we come back in with our Gastrodon. And they throw. And we're like, nope, we can take it. Stone Edge, barely any damage. Love to see it. Love to see it. And we go ahead, we get this body slam off, and they shield, and they got their Venusaur. So we go ahead, we throw this again to see if maybe we can get the last shield. And we don't, so we swap out really fast into our own. We are ahead in shields. They're ahead in energy. No problems. They get off a sludge bomb. We're like, cool. We still have 2 shields. We'll get off our own sludge bomb. And it takes it out, and they come back in with their Gastrodon. I wish I could have switched, but I can't. So we go straight with Frenzy Plant to take this sucker out. Oh, nope, they do shield. They think, oh boy. Okay. So we come in, snipe them off the field, and we 2 shield flex. GG's. And that was not a purposeful 2 shield flex. We just didn't need to shield at all that whole match. We just hard walled them that much. And we are now going into a battle with Danny Garcia, 93. And let's see. They lead with a Shadow Machamp. Okay, so we're like, all right. We're still chunking away at this sucker. We're about keeping pace, so we're like, well, this is Shadow. Let's go ahead and shield this up. We'll throw our own body slam. We overfarm just a little bit, just to make sure they can't sneak in any fast moves. They shield themselves, and they get off another cross chop, so we just let it go, and it does not KO. We get off this extra body slam. And let's see if we get that last shield. No, we don't. We actually win the lead. And they come in with Politoed. And we're like, perfect. So we come in with our Venusaur. If they swap, we swap. And they came in. Oh, perfect. Perfect. And we're just going to farm this bad boy down. They're going to throw a Weather Ball. Nope, they threw Dazzling Gleam. Okay, so no problems. We still got it. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to throw this Dark Pulse, seeing if they'll let it go through. They do not let it go through because it would have took most of their damage, or most of their health damage. It would have took a lot of damage. But they go ahead. They get off it's just a Weather Ball, so no big deal. We're going to get this Frenzy Plant off, and it's going to be a game. GG's. Yeah, I definitely have a lot of fun running this team. Like I said, I've been running it probably the rest of the season. It's a good little team. It's fun. And we got a Shadow Mawile. Okay, so they immediate swap into a Azumarill. No problems. We'll go ahead. We'll swap into our Venusaur since it's switch locked. We're thinking, this is too, yep, nope, it's an Ice Beam. We should have shielded that up, but we didn't, like a bonehead. So we go ahead, we build up. We're trying to get 2 Frenzy Plants, and we got a nice little visual glitch there. And they shield, obviously. They're going to throw again. So we go ahead, we shield just to make sure we can get off another Frenzy Plant. And this should take both their shields. And it does. So we go ahead and we're like, cool, we'll call it a day. They swap out into their Mawile and snipe my Venusaur off the field. So we come back in. They have no shields. Why we didn't just go for the Earth Power? Probably because we're just seeing what it would do. And we're just fast moving it down. And they're going to throw. And we're not sure what to think. So we go ahead, we shield. We could have saved it, but that's okay. They come in with the Shift Tree. Perfect. And they stick. And they're going to probably get off a foul play. Yep. And that takes a good chunk of our health. But as you see, our fast moves just chunk it down too fast. They come in with Azumarill. Now, this is what I was trying to do when it lagged out. And it not great, but at least it's good chip damage, and we get more, just the weirdest looking thing. But we end up getting through it, and we take them out. GG's. Yeah, when I get a Zoomerl lead, I just stick with it. And it's actually, and that's our another 4-1. So yeah, I definitely suggest this team. You know, some teams I'll be like, man, you don't really want to run it. It's not very consistent. This team is actually pretty consistent. Like I said, if you get an Altaria, you don't worry. Now, if you are worried more about Altaria, you know, leads or Altaria coming in, go ahead and swap out the Pyroar with a Brave Bird Blaziken if you want to keep that fire typing. That way, you keep the fire typing, you keep that part of the coverage, but you also add in the Brave Bird for those flyers. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty solid team. It's been pretty consistent. It's kind of hard to really hardwall the team. You get a Pelipper, no problem. You get, as you see, Politoed was not a problem. Bastiodon, Galarian Stunfisk. I've had them EQ me from the start, and I started getting to the point I just let it go through, and then I farm it down. But yeah, so if you definitely like to try this team out, have a blast. I'm having a blast running it. It's actually, I think, going to be one of my go-to teams for the Great League. So just let me know how you think. Maybe there's a better team comp you can think of with Gastrodon and Pyroar, or I know Venusaur could fit in just about any other team. So yeah, if you have fun with the team, and let me know what you think. Thank you, and till next time.